New England Living is brought to you by Clark, Sub-Zero and Wolf, and Kohler Signature Store by Supply New England. And of course, please stop into the all-new Seven Tide in the Seaport District in Boston.
In preparation for the dinner party, I spent the day with award-winning, celebrated executive chef James Wayman from Mystic's Oyster Club. The Oyster Club is a casual, fine dining restaurant and raw bar. The owners and chef strongly believe in utilizing the freshest, most sustainable local ingredients possible, sourcing from nearby farms and waters.
At the restaurant, we use 4 local farmers and we go directly to them. And it's really great to get it direct and fresh from the farm. It doesn't sit in a seafood company for 2 weeks in water.
First stop, Behan Family Farm in Charlestown, Rhode Island, where James introduced me to owner and oyster farmer Matt Behan. James tells me he's been working with you for so long and loves the freshest of the fresh that you have here. Tell me about your farm a little bit.
Well, this is at Behan Family Farm. We dock the boats here. We have our upweller. We grow seed in the upweller, and then it goes out to our harvest site out there. So out there it'll stay for about a year and grow from thumbnail size to about 3 inches, a little shy of 3 inches, because we like to sell a smaller oyster, you know, we don't get into those big honking ones.
And so the smaller ones, are they sweeter? What do you like about them?
I mean, I think that oysters are a delicacy like champagne, so you know, you don't get a mug of champagne, you just get it in a flute. So oysters are like the same thing.
There's nothing wrong with a mug of champagne.
So how long does it usually take you to get out to where we're going to harvest?
It's only about a 10-minute ride. It's 1.2 miles from my house to work, to my farm.
To work. That's awesome.
My
That's
commute.
a great commute.
This is like commute.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Matt graduated from the University of Rhode Island with a degree in aquaculture and fisheries sciences. His small family farm produces the uniquely tasty Ninigret nectar oyster. His 7.5-acre farm nets about 200,000 oysters a year. Being a longtime oyster lover, I was privileged to don the waders with these 2 men.
1, 2, 3.
What did you just eat? One of those little shrimp?
Uh-huh.
You did not.
I did. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Before we headed back to Dan and Stacy's home, James and I made our second stop, Stone Acres Farm, where we met up with Jane Miser, the 10th generation to operate and tend this land.
Wow, this is amazing English garden. So welcome to our formal gardens. These we called our old gray ladies. This boxwood is over 150 years old.
As we strolled, talked, touched, and tasted, the passion for fresh, local, sustainable food grown here was palpable.
Yeah, we purchased this farm with a group of investors about a year and a half ago now, and it's now turned back into its original use as a working farm. It's so cool. Super talented young guy, Andy Meek, growing vegetables for us. Really nice to have that kind of direct interaction between the two of us. I'm out here 2 or 3 times a week talking to them, walking through the fields, you know, getting inspiration for new dishes, because at Oyster Club our menu changes every day. All right, here we are in our high tunnels, about to get some stuff for dinner tonight. We have some green jalapenos we're gonna grab over here, eggplants, green tomatoes, and cucumbers. You can just see the freshness of all these vegetables. It's gonna be an amazing evening.
We're back in Dan and Stacy's kitchen, and I'm back with the extraordinary chef, James Wayman. Boy, we're busy today.
Absolutely, what a great trip to the oyster farm. That was killer.
Wasn't that awesome? And then the Stone Acres.
Oh, did you like that?
Yeah, hello. Look at the bounty we have. How could I not like that? Tell me what we're doing. Tell me what we have.
We're making a rub for this beautiful pork here. We have kind of an herb to Provence thing from our farm, Stone Acres Farm, and then we're gonna add a little bit of gray sea salt just to help you kind of mix it together.
Yeah.
And then
so
some olive
the
oil.
sea salt adds that hard, crunchy part that just
It breaks it all down.
breaks it all
Absolutely.
down. Yeah. Okay.
So good luck.
Yeah. Thank you. Just like this?
Absolutely. So much better than a blender, so much better than a food processor. Really extracting all the oils of the herbs.
Yeah. It smells so good.
Absolutely incredible. So we're gonna add just a little bit of green chili to this.
Well, heat.
Take the smell of that.
Yeah.
So So there's that. It's very exciting. All right, now
Now, do you have sous chefs and everything to do all this now, and you just have like sort of big mind thinking, like Dale Chihuly, you know, he just does the drawings now, and then people execute the glass blowing. Like, do you still get your hands dirty like this in the kitchen?
All the time.
Yeah.
I'm still there 5 days a week, talking to my chefs, cooking food.
All the guests have arrived. You can feel the energy in the room now. Can you feel it?
I absolutely can.
Okay, so now that the guests are here, should we start making the oyster appetizer from those oysters that we got this morning?
For sure. We're gonna make the mignonette from some stuff from the farm, some foraged and some grown. These are some little baby eclipse onions.
Yep.
And then we have the green mulberries that we foraged from the tree.
So how many, when you're at the Oyster Club, how many plates do you do a night? Like
On a busy Saturday night, we can serve upwards of 200.
200.
Sometimes 250 is kind of top. With 3 guys we have back in the kitchen, so it's pretty intense, especially with very from scratch cooking that we do. We make our own pasta, we cure all our own meats. Every dessert is made from scratch. Even our flour, our baker Todd from Farm to Hearth, whose bread you'll have tonight, he grinds on a mill that we bought him, the stone mill. So really, really everything is done there.
I mean, you're a celebrity, really.
Stop it. You want to put probably half that amount of vinegar into here. Good, perfect. All right, and go the mulberries. The last and one of the most important ingredients for our mignonette, some pepper.
How much? Yeah, how much pepper?
Whatever you feel like.
I really like pepper.
Oh, too much. So we ready to eat a couple oysters?
Yes, please. Yes, please. I mean, I like it straight out of the ocean, but this is really
Adds
good.
a little something.
Oh yeah. All right, so what do we have going in here right now? This is butter, olive oil, sage.
Mushrooms.
All right, what kind of mushrooms are
These
those?
are shiitake mushrooms from Seacoast Mushroom Farms.
Those look so good.
Starting to smell the aroma coming off those things. So this is a cow smoked cheese, milk from Connecticut. Kind of like a brie. So we're gonna pop real quick back in the oven here.
What do you want me to do with this cheese? Re-wrap it up, or?
I would just eat it all.
Okay, so grab these off. I saw you do it with your bare hand. Oh my God, this looks so good. Goodness, that's so pretty and delicious looking. Look at that.
It works.
Yeah. Okay, so midway between appetizers before dinner,
Yes.
we're going to try not just the sipping, but now actual cocktails made out of your beautiful rum.
We're going to do what's called a Behan mule.
Okay, yeah.
So in this case, we always do the ice first because you always want to have your ice in there. You can measure a little bit of alcohol. In my case, I just kind of go a little bit eyeball. I'm making all the professional people freak out right now. Then we go with a little bit of ginger beer, and I like really spicy ginger beers. There's lots of different ginger beers on the market, actually. So I know about 20 bartenders that just fainted watching me do this on television. That's okay. I'm good with it. I go like this, do a little bit of this.
Beautiful.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Bejan. Okay, so this is what it's all about. Just a beautiful, beautiful time, beautiful community, beautiful people. That's what it's all about on Mason's Island, in Mystic, in Stonington. Until next week, I'm Parker Kelly. Cheers.
New England Living is brought to you by Clark, Sub-Zero and Wolf, and Kohler Signature Store by Supply New England. And of course, please stop into the all-new Seven Tide in the Seaport District in Boston.